Hi friends, just going to take a minute to say two things. One, thank you so much for subscribing. So welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than words can say. Really, I absolutely want to send a big load of gratitude in your direction. So thank you so much. Secondly, I thought I'd explain as briefly as possible what we use on the charts, just in case you get a bit confused. So keep this video real short. Mostly it's to say thanks for subscribing, but I'll also just point out the names of the things just in case you ever think, oh, what was that? What was he pointing at just there? And you can look up what it is elsewhere, get explanations for it. Of course, I explain them from time to time in the videos anyway. So here it is. We have the MACD at the bottom. This could be in a different position from time to time, depending on, if I've dragged it by accident or got annoyed, whatever. But the MACD, I use it without the line. I just use the histogram on that. Then I've got the DMI here with the ADX line on there. Then I have the Stochastics, and I also have the RSI. And on the RSI, I have a moving average and two zones painted on here, the bullish control zone, the bearish control zone, and a neutral line in between. Okay, so that's what I'm using there. And then on the charts itself, on the price action itself, I've got moving averages. Red dotted line, that's the 50 simple moving average. The white dotted line, that's the 200 simple moving average. Excuse me. And then these solid lines, they're the exponential moving averages that I use. And we've got the 21, the 55, the 144, and the 233 going yellow, green, cyan, and purple respectively. So that's what they are. I used Fibonacci numbers, by the way. You could use another series of numbers if you want. Peter Brandt likes the 18 exponential moving average instead of 21, for instance. Some people like to use the 200 instead of the 233, for instance. It's all good. You use what you want to use. But that's what we use on the channel most of the time. Sometimes I'll change these from around, whatever. We also sometimes use Fibonacci retracements. Oh, it's gone a bit messy, and I just wanted to draw one in here so you could see how we work them. So the starting point is kind of this red line, ending point is this blue line, and we've got the 236 is yellow, green is 382, yellow 50%, green is the 618, yellow 786, and then back to the start again. So that's what we're looking at, and sometimes as well have the 1618 up there, that wee yellow line. So maybe you'd see that. Of course, we've got these horizontal lines. They're just support and resistance lines we've marked out in the past. Some of them are serrated, some of them are solid. It's kind of just whatever took my fancy at the time. But generally speaking, I'll kind of explain if it's a horizontal support and resistance line. It's just I've drawn in there kind of not arbitrarily, but looking at that, or if it's if indeed it's moving at a Fibonacci retracement line, I would distinguish between them during a video, of course. Sometimes we put the VPVR on there, which is this horizontal, sort of over on the right hand axis. You get this bar graph. It's like yellow and blue. I'm not going to do it during this video, but if you ever see this big old yellow and blue thing over there on the side or that direction, whatever, then that's the VPVR. And anytime I use that, I tend to explain what that is on the screen. Anyway, it's the volume profile visible range. It changes depending on how much info you got on the screen, and it shows you where the most trading activities really happened at given levels. It helps you identify where you might find resistance or support, or indeed, as we call them on the show, profit-taking activity with these profit-taking lines. Whether it's up or down, we call it profit-taking lines. It's just what we like to do. Helps keep our head in the game. And I think really that more or less explains it. We've got the volume down below here, these bars at the bottom. There's various different things. If I've missed anything from the video, that's cool. Just give me a shout and I'll tell you what it is. But I think that covers most of it. If you got confused in a video just there, if I said, oh look, we've crossed above this yellow line here and didn't say it was the 21 EMA, now you know. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate anybody who hits like and leaves a comment on any of the videos or whatever. But the fact that you're here watching this alone already means that you're a superstar to me. So thank you so much for that. And well, yeah, let's hope for a long, happy future as Rocky Outcrop opticians. Of course, none of what I say or do is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I guess I got to put that in there just for the whole, the YouTube gods and whatnot, law. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in whatever episode you happen to do.